Growing up, Star Wars was a huge part of my life. I was at the perfect age in 1977 when the original Star Wars movie came out. As an 8-year-old, seeing the battle between Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader, the battle between good and evil, and all the super cool sci-fi action that went with it was amazing. It took me into a whole new world of planets, spaceships, and characters that would play a huge role in my life. As David talked about this past weekend, one of the overarching themes of Star Wars is the idea of hope. In fact, although the movie we watched in pieces was The Last Jedi, the very first Star Wars movie ever made was called A New Hope. Throughout the entire Star Wars saga, the Jedi always offered hope to the people. Even when the most difficult times would come and the Empire or the New Order would seemingly going to be taking over the entire universe, the Jedi offered some type of hope. That is why it was so hard for me to watch The Last Jedi, because my superhero, Luke Skywalker, was doubting himself and filled with negative tapes running in his head due to the failure of training his nephew, Kylo Ren. Star Wars is definitely fantasy, and the Jedi are not anything that we can put our hope in. However, the battle between good and evil is very real. Satan is at work daily, attempting to spread lies, deceive people, and challenge the beliefs that Christians are trying to hold on to. But Jesus is the one we need to put our hope in. He is the only one who can not only give us the strength to endure this life, but He is the only way anyone can have the assurance of eternal life after this worldly life ends. In John 10, Jesus makes one of the 7 statements, the I am statements, about Himself. Let's begin reading at John 10:10. Jesus is talking and He says, "The thief comes only to kill and destroy. I have come that they may have life and have it to the full. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. The hired hand is not the shepherd and does not own the sheep. When he sees the wolf coming, he abandons the sheep and runs off. When the wolf attacks the flock, it scatters. The man runs away because he is a hired hand and he cares nothing for the sheep. I am the good shepherd. I know my sheep, and my sheep know me, just as the Father knows me and I know the Father. And I lay down my life for the sheep." Isn't it wonderful to know that Jesus not only has the power to save us, but that He knows us? As the Good Shepherd, Jesus cares deeply for us because He knows us, and that love for us is why He gave His life for you and me. And not only did He do this so that we can have eternal life with the Father, but so that we can have a full and abundant life during this lifetime. But in order to have that full and abundant life, we need to know and follow the shepherd. We need to do our part to love God and love others. My hope today is that you will put your full hope in Jesus. Don't put your hope in money, your 401k, even your church or your pastor, or your spouse or your family. Put your hope only in the Good Shepherd and ask yourself, what's keeping me from fully experiencing the abundant life God has designed and wants for me?